If you don't think there is such a thing as spiritual warfare, my friend, you've got a problem. Because Daniel spoke about this when the prophet was praying. And he knew that he was praying for something more than just his own needs. But he set his face to Jerusalem, which I've spoken to you about already. When you pray, when you walk with God, whatever, you set your face not to your problem. He didn't set his face to Babylon. He set his face to Jerusalem. Now, he was in Babylon in captivity. Even though he was reigning in captivity. You may not understand this, but you can actually reign while in captivity. You can rule while you are in captivity. You can prosper while you are in captivity. What are you talking about, Kim? Well, I don't know if you followed what I was saying the past few weeks, but Joseph, he prospered even though he was in Potiphar's home as a slave. He became the ruler of his household. That was a massive thing. And then he went to prison, and in prison, Joseph prospered. So really, a lot of people that say, well, I will wait. I'm going to wait till I get my breakthrough, and then I'm going to give, and I'm going to do all these great things. You're wrong, because it's not how it works. This takes place right at the beginning of your life, where you begin to practice the gift of God, like Joseph practiced his gift while he was in prison. He didn't say, when I stand before the king, then I will show my gift. He practiced it. So Daniel, while in captivity, set his face towards Jerusalem and began to pray. And he fasted and prayed. And what he was doing was he was releasing something in the heavens. What you don't understand, and what I understand now, a lot of people don't understand, but I do, when I go into my garden, even if I feel nothing, even if I'm in pain or I'm concerned about something, I know that every time I open my mouth and pray, that something is taking place in the heavens, which will eventually release it on the earth. I may not see it. I may be praying in that garden in Los Angeles, California, and somewhere in Greece, God is doing something. I may be praying in California and releasing something in the heavens that gets released in Russia or in Syria or in Israel. I may never know about it. Daniel didn't know the extent and the consequence of his spiritual prayer life until the angel came there and said, for 21 days I have been battling the demon, the prince of Persia. Now you've got to listen to this, because even though we are under new covenant, we think, well, Jesus took care of all that. Yes, he did for you. But he still says fight the good fight of faith. He speaks about spiritual warfare, that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Something that is in the heavenlies, something that is over this nation right now, has to be pulled down, and it cannot be pulled down by Joe Biden. It cannot be pulled down by the President of the United States. It cannot be pulled down by politicians. It can only be pulled down by the spiritual leaders that have set their heart towards the kingdom. Not towards failure, but towards the kingdom, and said, now we will pray, and whatever spiritual stronghold is over our nation, it will come to an end. I am one of those voices, just one.